raft, it was like old friends, although I had just met them the first time. That's, I think, something that's very unique at Westside, that level of acceptance by everybody, that level of community. When we say in our mission statement that we're a warm and welcoming church wanting to connect and serve, those aren't just lip service. That is really something that breathes in this church.
As we go throughout much of our week, looking at phones, iPads, navigation systems, I view Westside as the place to get back to that human connection, which is represented by Jesus.
Westside has helped me deal with a number of situations in my life, but the most important thing to me is the fact that it's there all the time. When you're having a good day, Westside is here. When you're having a bad day, Westside is here. We all have ups and downs in our lives. The most important thing to me is Westside stays the same. It grows, it progresses, but it's always here at the same level. And to me, that's been a very reassuring thing.
I learned to walk in faith, not fear. And then, therefore, I'm presented with courage. And then I can help others. I can understand that when I'm lonely, my God is really with me at all times.
Growing up, I was very involved in my church down south, and I wanted that for my children, Connor and Caitlin, and just meeting other people outside of the church that happened to actually belong to this church just kind of solidified that this was the place for us, and it made it friendly and warm and welcoming, and knowing that my kids will have a solid foundation and friendship to take them through their childhood.
There's so much going on here. You can be in a small group for practically everything. You can be in a small group for men's ministry. You can be in a small group for cooking for men's ministry. You can be in a small group of book study, and many of those. You can be in so many different musical ensembles. Spiritual growth is burgeoning, bursting at the seams with opportunities. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I can't pick which Sunday school class I want to go to because there are so many I want to go to.
It wasn't really until retirement that I started to get more involved in the small groups. And really the Men's Council was the first step 3 years ago. It has been a godsend. I was always one that felt that I was strong enough to handle anything, and actually probably froze God out and said, I'll take care of this myself. And it wasn't until I became ill with end-stage renal failure that I figured out I'm not as strong as I thought I was. And so I needed God in my life, and I needed people in my life. The amount of support that I received from the Men's Council and love is just helped support me along with the nourishing relationship with Jesus Christ.
My father passed away unexpectedly last October. The outpouring of love from the church was so needed and so appreciated. Just, as I said, extraordinary, the level of love that this church has to give its members.
When I was in the business world, stewardship was basically just giving money to the church and not really having an emotional connection. It was just something to do, like paying the light bill. As I've grown as a Christian, stewardship becomes more that everything that I have and my family has been given to us by God, and is giving back a portion of what God has given us, either in tithe of money or in time and talent.
I think we got a good thing going here. It's a great welcoming energy, and even in the midst of my day, a busy day, I look forward to it. I look forward to being here.